All right, friends. If it looks a little different, it's because I got a new webcam. I got the Elgato, what is it? 4K 60 FPS, whatever it's called, the Facecam Pro. And yeah, you'll notice it like autofocuses and stuff, which my last one could also do, but I didn't like how it would like change focus and like you get that little fuzzy bit. But it will be nice because I did have to manually fix the focus like almost every couple days, which was really annoying. I don't know why I had to do that, but now I don't have to do that. And like, it looks a little different. I'm not sure I like it. Well, man, I do this and it's like, I need to like refocus. That's kind of annoying. We'll see about this, but I already gave my old camera to my wife. So we're, we're kind of stuck with this now. So anyway, welcome to 2023. I'm so excited to be working and living in this wonderful new year. I think that this is going to be an excellent new year, and I am really excited to get rolling on this. So let's do just that, get rolling. I just published another Call Kent podcast episode. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure I don't have anything open. I didn't double check before I started streaming. So yeah, nothing, no personal things. There's one thing. Okay. Yeah, good. And let me bring the screen back. As a reminder, if you are watching my live stream, I am happy that you are doing that. I think that's great. We do chat in Discord because YouTube has really, really bad moderation. And so I just completely ignore the YouTube chat over there. I don't look at that at all. And instead, I just go to this chat that my bot sets up for every one of my live streams. If you go to the link in the description. And so here is the chat for today. And it's going to be great. So feel free to join that and chat it up. And if you have any questions that are like, well, it's not about what he's talking about, but I do have a question about this, then I have office hours every week. So you can join me for that, and it is a great time. And you'll find the schedule for that on my live streams page. And yeah, so this Friday I will be hosting office hours, and it should be great. So with that all out of the way, let's bring up Rocket Rental and see if we can't get caught up. So I've got about an hour to stream, and then I've got a meeting. So we'll see how much we can get done. And let's pop open the GitHub repo also. I believe the last thing I did before we wrapped up was making the deploy successful. So that's awesome. This is actually running, and all of these are using deprecated actions and stuff, which is really annoying, but what do you do? I believe I'm on the latest version of everything, but yeah, whatever. It is deploying. It does work. The production deploy still doesn't have like a paying Mailgun subscription, and I think that's fine currently. So I believe I can only make one user account, and it is my own. At least I think that should work. But I don't care to test it quite yet because I just don't think that we're at that stage where that's important. So yeah, this camera makes me look more green, doesn't it? I do have a green screen behind me, obviously, and just seems to bleed more than my last camera did. There's probably an adjustment I can make. Let's just camera hub. Let's see if I can make. I don't think exposure is going to do it. Processing, probably not that. Compensation. No, that's probably not. Whoa! No, that's definitely not the thing I want to use. Yeah, that's probably where it was before. Picture, contrast and saturation. What if I bring saturation down? That does look a little better, actually, I think. Maybe 40% and contrast. Yeah, hey, that's actually looking a bit better. Here, hold on a second. Sorry, I should have done this before starting the stream. That's probably not so good. Yeah, that's like barely changed, but I don't think that I look quite as green, so that's good. We're gonna save that to the camera, and then we'll turn this off. My apologies for that slight bit of wasted time. Okay, so I don't remember adding those permissions. That's interesting. Okay, so where we're at in my task list that I haven't centered, I have get back on the horse. So that's what I'm doing right now, is figuring out what am I supposed to be doing right now. We have group chat. Whoa, what's up? Yo! Glad to hear that, Rogelio. I love it. Okay, cool. So debug memory leak. That is something that I need to do for my website. It goes up like this and then it crashes, and we have downtime. Downtime specifically of only a couple, like 2 minutes maybe, but when it starts doing this thing, the CPU spikes, and not all requests finish successfully, and so my site is like hobbling around for a couple hours before it decides to crash completely. I could probably just avoid that by having my site automatically restart every day. But yeah, we're going to be debugging a memory leak next week, actually, on a live stream, and it's going to be cool. With, oh gosh, what's his name? Starts with an M, and he's really nice. So look forward to that. So anyway, we're not going to do that today. We have admin pages. I'm not sure about these. I really am not. So, and I had form validation in here. I can't remember what that was talking about. So what we're going to do is come over here to my notes, which I took. Where are the notes? Zod, what is... Oh, that's right. I was working on something there. Okay, so we got our notes. And I think actually I do have filter by availability. Let's just run the app. Localhost search. Come on. There we go. And yeah, I've got availability right there. So we're good with filtering by availability. Sweet. Yeah, and the UI, yeah, is not done. We need a design. Also, I had, what is it called? Let me see. What's it called? Torticollis. That's what I had this weekend, and it was awful. It was so bad. Really, really painful. It's like you sleep in a funny position for overnight and like don't move at all, I guess. And then your muscles get really tight, and then they get so tight that it hurts to move, and so you don't, and then it just gets worse. And that's basically what happened to me this last weekend, and I am still recovering from that. I can turn this far before it starts hurting, and this far. But before, like on Sunday, I could turn this far and this far. Like that's as far as I could go before it started hurting a lot. It was nuts. So feeling much better. And that's part of why I'm starting the live stream late today, is because I went to the chiropractor to kind of fix up some of that too. Okay, so we got our user page, we got host, rating, and reviews. Okay, so that's one thing that I could probably work on, is rating, review, cred. I think I've got ship cred. Let's see. Ships. I have 2 dots in there in that ships .edit. I don't think that. Yeah, clearly that file doesn't exist. Routes, ships, yeah, that's weird that it showed up there at all. Ships, ship ID, edit. Yes, I believe that is one of the last things I did, and I didn't have form validation, and that's why I have form validation in my to-dos, so that's good. Yeah, I think I was getting to the point where I was like, it's probably time to bring in Zod, or some Zod form library helper thing. Yeah, as much as I don't want to do that, that's probably what I should do. I've been resisting Zod for some weird reason for a while now. And here's our new. It's very similar to edit, so I think there's some duplication that we could probably take care of later. Yeah, we've got a test for ship ID book. And I think this is a full stack component. I don't think this is, oh no, it is a route. Okay. It's a subroute under ship ID. There's the outlet. That's where the book component goes. And I think we have the inline login right there too. So if you're not logged in, then we'll let you log in right there, which is nice. Cool. Okay, so we do have CRUD. You can make a new ship. Unless you're not a host yet. If you're not a host, then we send you to our catch boundary. You are not a host. You must visit your profile page to create your host profile first. Yep. That's what you got to do, and then you can create. Here's ship edit route. That's that is duplication or copy paste right there. Ship edit. So I guess we may as well call this new ship route and create new ship. Okay, so that's there. I made a change. Dun, 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 dun. And then, yeah, once you create that, yeah, okay. I think there was something in here. You got to choose the brand, and then model brand IDs. Yeah, okay. Let's just look at what this looks like first. Login, Cody. Okay, and then ships. Oh yeah, that sends you to search. Yeah, eventually we'll make that look nice. Ships. No, ships new. There we go. You are not a host. You must first visit your profile page. This is Cody, apparently. Host. Become a host. I am now a host. Renter. I'm not a renter yet. Okay, ships new. Now I'm a host. I can create a new ship. So, I wonder what that is. I think that just is my loader data probably. Yep. And it's just going to be nothing. So we can probably delete that. The name of the ship is going to be Ahoy. The description is, this is a great ship. Or hey, let's just leave no description. What happens? We do a validation. Model ID type invalid. Yeah, okay. So probably model ID was not included. That's not the way we want that to work. Yeah, probably better do something different with validation there. Yeah, probably should just leave that like that. There we go. And save. Starport ID also is probably doing the same thing. Yep. So what this will do is it at least makes those invariants are only there to say, hey, did you use this or submit this form correctly? Because I don't care about somebody who's submitting the form incorrectly, like programmatically. So now, yeah, we're getting a ship create foreign key, not yada yada, and that's because I don't have my validation here. But it should at least get through this stuff, because this is all just saying, is this form submitted correctly by the program? And then we have additional validation that says, is this form submitted correctly by the user, which we don't currently have. Okay. Great. So with that in mind, let's say, ahoy, this is a great ship. And sweet, I've got my brands to choose from. I'm going to choose Swift LLC. My model is the one that they make. They only make one kind, apparently. Image URL. Yeah, so that's something we could explore. Do I have that in my notes? Images, maybe 3D. Yeah, well, sort of. Not really going to do that. But let's talk about image hosting. Yeah, that one's going to be a fun one. It sure is. Because I really want to avoid AWS. And I also want to avoid Cloudinary. Because AWS is scary and Cloudinary is expensive. And I want to avoid as many services as possible also. That would probably be a good thing. So yeah, we're going to go with, yeah, I'm thinking of self-hosting a file host that's like an S3 compatible file hosting thing that will take care of our image hosting. And then there is a implementation here. Let's make these notes. Community, fly, yada, yada, yada. And oh, we've got using fly for file storage. Boom. Just a bunch of favorites. Okay. So this, there's also Cloudflare R2. Yeah, still. Yeah. Consider yourselves bugged. Ben. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, pretty sure deploy your S3 compatible storage with mini IO and Fly. Read this guide on Fly. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like, sorry, I need to cough. There we go, I got it. Oh, by the way, did you notice that there's no ringing in the background anymore also? So I got a fancy new camera and no more audio ringing in the background, which is quite nice. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, so in here I talked about multi-region. You might want to add more than one instance, yada, yada, yada. Any tips? I've not tried. I want to make sure it's multi-region. Understand, da, da, da. Yeah, and this is me saying, hey, I bugged you now. So this is the post. And here's the demo. And here's the guide. Community post here. How about Cloudflare images? Is it as expensive as Cloudinary? No, I don't think so. It kind of depends. Like if you have a ton of traffic, then Cloudflare, I'm pretty positive, is going to be way cheaper. Because Cloudflare doesn't charge for egress, which is the bandwidth for downloading the images, and Cloudinary does. So if you get a ton of traffic, let's say you only have one image. If you get a ton of traffic to that image, it's going to be really, really expensive for Cloudinary, but not very expensive at all for Cloudflare. So yeah, that Cloudflare would probably be better. But yeah, that that's still another service, and I want to avoid services. So far, we're using Fly and Mailgun, and that's it for Rocket Rental. And I think we can manage with just those two, which is great because I really want to avoid paying for other services. And so, man, I don't know about you, but this camera feels buttery smooth. I don't know if that translates over to YouTube, but like I'm pretty sure that is 60 frames per second, and it just like this looks way better than before, and it just looks pretty different too. Like the color is a little different. I'm still deciding if I like it, but like it's very smooth. Okay, anyway, so image hosting, that would be a fun one to do. I kind of feel like, given that I have so many other things that I could do, that maybe we can wait until somebody gives us a nice demo to try. Another thing, though, analytics, I'm not going to self-host that. That's another service we're going to use, and we'll use Fathom for that for sure. Also, error monitoring, we're going to use Sentry for that. So there are some more services. Internationalization is another good one, but I am going to wait to implement that one till later. Just because once you get that in, then it just kind of becomes a thing you have to worry about in everything that you do. And right now, I haven't even implemented designs yet, so that would just get in the way all over the place. So we're going to wait. I know the danger there is that we get really far down the road and we decide to add internationalization. It's going to be really rocky and lots of bugs and stuff. Versus if we just thought of it up front. In a similar way with accessibility, which I am not waiting till down the road. Like I'm keeping track of accessibility as we go, just in with forms in particular. Once we get to implement new designs, I'll be thinking about accessibility all the time as well. So yeah, really bad idea to wait for accessibility best practices to the end. But internationalization, I think, is a little bit different, and I think we can manage pushing that off. Yeah, as far as these pages go, we could throw some of those pages together, I suppose. We've got pages for them. We just need to get content for them. That sounds really boring, though, so I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother with that right now. As far as the ships stuff goes, here, let's just do github.com can't-see-dods.png. That works. Did you know that? That's kind of fun. Capacity 4, daily charge 280, and starport there. All right, save. Boom. And it's saved. And that is the picture of the ship right there. So cool. And this is our product page. So yeah, we've got our reviews of the ship. There are no reviews, so yeah. I think I need to get a status update on designs because I'm feeling like I'm itching to get to the design phase of this here. So we'll see where when that ends up happening. Okay, so we're not going to do images right now. We are not going to do internationalization right now. We could do analytics. Yeah, maybe we'll set up analytics. So I'm going to stick that on here. Analytics with Fathom. And stick that as one of the next things we're going to do. We could do... form validation. And I'm still not sure I want to do this. But I think I've got to do Zod. I really do. I think it's just going to be the right thing. Jeremy just asked, thoughts on Xcore React for accessibility? Have you used it or do you know something better? So that's just the testing tool that you're talking about, right? For testing accessibility, I believe that's what you're talking about. So let's take a look at what that is. Yeah, so it's just testing tool that, oh, interesting. You run it as part of your application. Wonder what this 1000 is all about. Call the exported function, passing React and React DOM objects, as well as a timing delay in milliseconds that will be observed between each component change and the time the analysis starts. Interesting. Huh, that's fascinating. Hmm. I don't think that I'm gonna do this. Uh, yeah, at least not permanently. I might show in Chrome DevTools console. Yeah, previous versions. Do. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll like when I'm doing an audit, I would add this, but I don't think that I would do this all the time because I have a feeling there'd be a lot of um, false negatives or false positives on negative results. But yeah, we'll see. That'd be something to look at. Okay, I need to cough again. Okay, the medication that I was given for torticollis has made me nauseated, and so I am not feeling great, but I am also not taking that medication anymore because I'm getting better and I don't need it. So it's not like an antibacterial thing, so I can stop whenever I want. Okay, yeah, so let's go with, yeah, metadata is probably another thing that we could start adding because I'm feeling pretty confident with our routes, and so we can start adding stuff to those routes, and I think that would be pretty reasonable to do. Another thing that'd probably be good is thinking about HTTP caching of different pages and stuff. So anyway, let's look over here, and I'm going to add metadata to our list of things to do. Okay, so that gives us a couple things to do. So I'm going to say we're back on the horse, and we're going to start with analytics with Fathom. So KCD Fathom. This is the current live analytics for kentcdots.com. We got 2 people looking at my car accident. And look, it doesn't have any sort of weird tracking things. It's all just like the basic, how many people are showing up, and stuff, which I think is, and generally where are they coming from? Generally, what part of the world are they in? What browsers and devices are they using? It's like the stuff that you need. Like you even have campaign support and stuff. So like there is plenty of build, huh? Ooh, oh, that's cool. Yeah, plenty of tools that you might need for stuff like this. But I keep on clicking build. Yeah, it's not like invasive on people's privacy, which I think is pretty cool. So anyway, let's go get started for free. Okay, so the plan, yeah, you do have to pay. That's the one trick is people are like, yeah, but if I use Google Analytics, it's free. Yeah, that's true. It is free if you use Google Analytics. Yeah, dang it. I mean, this is something that you want to pay for. I think it's worthwhile. But do I want to do this right now and start paying for it now, or do I want to wait until like a little bit later, until like we're ready to publish this to production? That is something you're gonna need to decide on your own. Let's see what. Ooh, let's go with this one. 25 million monthly page views. I'm at around here. Between these 3 is where my website's at right now. Our website, this will be an easy $14 a month. Man, that is more than the other service, the Mailgun service that we're using for our Mailgun stuff. That's too bad. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to do this right now. We're gonna shove that down. We'll do our metadata today. Where did that go? There we go. Okay, let's jump on the metadata instead. So, whoa, what's going on? On my website, I have a handy little utility for doing metadata and stuff. However, there is a new metadata API which like I could probably still use the handy utility, but I need to learn what this new API is for Meta, a more robust Meta API. What version are we running right now? Remix. Yeah, we're on 1.9. Okay, cool. I deployed this pre-release to my website, and it's working great. At least I think I did. Pretty sure I did. I deployed it to something. I don't think I deployed it to my website, actually. Maybe I did. Oh, great. Now I'm going to be one. Oh, I deployed it to my podcast app. Yeah, I don't think that I'm running Remix. Yeah, I'm still on 1.8. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, we're on 1.9. We have optional route segments and stuff, which is pretty sick. But yes, the Meta API. So each Remix route can export a meta function that will render a meta elements in the head of the routes document. Okay, the existing Meta API was designed to simplify some of the inconsistencies of various meta tag attributes, but in turn made some of meta tags more difficult, if not impossible, to use correctly. We also automatically merged all meta tags in nested route trees. While this is desirable in many cases, it's not a decision we should make for you. In the case where leaf routes, Meta should omit appearance tags. Yes, very true. As a result, we are rolling out a new lower level API for Meta, which means there will be like a little more boilerplate probably, but still better than before, more powerful. Now you will return an array of objects that map directly to meta tag attributes, exactly as we do for links. Yes, this is what I suggested. So this is good. You also get access to the route machine matches with meta and data available, so you can decide how you want to handle merging. Great. Want to snag some meta from a match route? No problem. You can grab the root module, and you get all kinds of things from that, I guess. Root module meta. Oh, very interesting. So matches is the modules. Yes, of course it is. Interesting. Okay, only want to merge its OG tags? Easy breezy. Nice. Merge what you want, where you want, no more magic. So it's snowing quite a bit here, and yeah, just heard a bunch of snow slide off of the roof, which is, it sounds so cool. It's like this, like an avalanche. Okay. This new API, the change is completely opt-in via the new future option in the Remix config. Okay, so we're going to our config, Remix config, and we're going to future. Yes, that's what we're talking about. And what else are you going to complete for me? V2 meta? True. Is that what I say? True. Yeah, sweet. It will become the default behavior in version 2. No breaking changes for you, but a clearly an early upgrade path should you choose to take it. To opt in, add the following to your Remix file. For more details, check out the original RFC. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Anything thrown by the framework itself, error or response, will go to the error boundary. Yes, I think that's correct. I think that's what should happen. Any user thrown response instance will go to the catch boundary. There's one exception, which framework detected 404 response. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that makes tons of sense. Yeah, that all makes sense. Ooh, WASM files. What? Wonder if I'll get a chance to use WASM. Fascinating. Cool. Okay. Good stuff. So let's look at the existing metas that I've got here. Let's save that. Meta. We've got a couple of these already. So I need to change from a v1 meta function to a v2 meta function. Now I wonder if that type exists. Let's see. v2 meta function. Yes. So coming back. Now they're all going to yell at me. They should. I would expect them to, because the API is different. Oh. Ah. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So they don't export it. So I, like many others, let's save all these back to where they were before. I hate this a lot. The problem is, what are the typings for these arguments? So what do they recommend for that? Whoops. I accidentally held down Option when I did that. And that saved that page. Summary TypeScript. So it looks like some people are getting that. Maybe it's coming from somewhere else. You're pulling it straight from dist? All right. Let's go over to, hold on a second. Let's see. See if I can search for v2 meta function. All right, gonna make a new post. So I'll move this over so y'all can see this. Okay, it's break time technically. Give me a moment to finish. Okay, and post that. Okay, gonna take a break. A short one because we've got. I'm gonna stop the stream at around, like pretty soon. Actually, maybe I won't take a break because I am going to stop the stream here pretty soon. So we're just going to plow through this. So, my thought is we're just going to import it from dist for now. And hopefully there's a better solution in the near future. Maybe it's coming from, you know what? What if instead, before we do this change, let's go back to our remix config, turn that off, and let's upgrade to the latest beta. And maybe it will just be in there. Because this is a React thing, I believe. Because it is client side. All right, do. You're not supposed to do it this way. So we're going to do it this way instead. All right. So here are all my packages. Actually, we're going to at and boom. npm install. There we go. Bam. Check that out. Now we're doing it the right way. So they get updated and updated in the package lock and stuff. Okay, cool. So now let's see what happens. We reload and let's go like this. And v2 meta function is right there. Boom. Okay, good. Okay, going back to Discord. Just found that they are exported in. So that's good enough for me. Thanks. And I'm going to add a checkbox to that so that it's like, hey, this question is answered. Okay, so should revalidate. I don't think I've got a should reload yet. Should reload. Yeah. So don't need to worry about that one. Use transition. Do we got use transition in here yet? Yes. Use navigation. Navigation submission does not exist. Yes, that's right, because now all of those properties are just on here. State submitting. Yep. There we go. And that is sufficient for that change. That's nice. And we've got use revalidator and use route loader data. Ooh, yeah, use matches. Yeah, I don't think I need it for that, but I do believe that this use matches data can be ditched in favor of use route loader data. And with that, I think you pass the ID. Yep. And my ID is root. So same API as I had before. But I need to pass type of root loader. And then we're going to import loader as root loader from routes root, or actually, yeah, root tsx. I know, yeah. Okay, what are you complaining about now? What? Import type. Oh. There. Happy with that? Okay, maybe you're not. Expected 0 arguments. Oh. Well. Huh, that's too bad. fine. We're just going to use the as. Okay, and I wish that this would work like this. I did this on my own site, ESLint. Oh, ESLint RC. I know it's possible. Or actually, I did it on Podcastify. It's a pretty handy little project I was working on. Nope, just kidding. I did not do it on here. Maybe it was on my own site. Nope. Huh. Where did I do it? Well, I think I probably have it copied somewhere. So let's do rules, TypeScript. Man, I thought I had it in my clipboard somewhere. So we want, man, fix style. Yeah, yeah, that's sitting in there. That was not very helpful. Inline type import. Yeah, that is not helpful either. Man, where did I do that? Okay, let's just grab this. Prefer type imports. Disallow type annotations. I don't think I want that. I forget what that is. If true, type imports and type annotations import are not allowed. I guess. Yeah, sure. I never do that, so. And then fix style, inline type imports is what I want. Yeah. Okay, cool. So with that now, okay. Anyway, I think we should be good now to update this to use the proper API. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong page. There we go. Title, property, whatever. Okay, so this is an array of objects. Char set. How do you do char set? What is that supposed to be? Yeah, char set, yada yada. Cool. So that's nice. And then viewport is also, yeah, name and content. See, this is way better. Name, viewport, content, that. Okay, what are you complaining about? So, that's the char set that it's complaining about. Whoops. Oh. Interesting. It's these combinations that it's complaining about. What the devil? Yeah, I'm getting something quite wrong. Let's look at the original RFC, I guess. Yeah, so you get char set or title or record. Why is this upset? Type undefined is not assignable to type string. Property title is incompatible with index signature. What? Are you for real? Am I going to have to do this? Okay, good. What is going on? Okay, so charset is the one causing trouble. Okay, it apparently we're not going to allow lowercase s. So, all right, whatever. Probably could have figured that out a lot faster by looking at this. Yep, char set, title, name content, property content, HTTP equivalent content, and name string. I gotta cough again, 1 second. Okay, cool. So this is for use revalidator. Oh, wait, what? Oh, sweet. I am using a user revalidator. Huh. Okay, I'll have to look at that later. Cool. We can handle that to do now that we have a real user revalidator. Yeah, where am I using user revalidator? Am I? Oh, I'm not. I guess I used to be. Get rid of that sucker. Cool. I don't need that anymore. Okay, let's figure out all these meta function things. Okay. And then this should have, yeah, how's this gonna work? Yeah, so we have matches. And we're going to just say matches, find, hey, he had it in there. This is going to complain because it could be undefined, which is not an iterator. It's so sad because objects are totally cool with that, but whatever. Okay, so with this isn't even going to work anyway because we'll end up with 2 titles, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, some utility will be built for making this a little easier. And 1 second. We'll say that. And, that's annoying. Well, we'll have to figure that out later because I've got my meeting to go to. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you in this afternoon stream. Bye.